Did my heavy stuff with triceps already, so I'm not gonna go crazy heavy here. All right, I've made it. I made it to Friday. I have survived this week. That's been pretty brutal, pretty freaking brutal. And this song will do for now. I was gonna change the song, but fuck it. Um, I am still pretty sore. Um, I have that delayed effect. What is that called? Delayed onset soreness or something like that, where maybe not the day after you train a certain body part, but 2 or 3 days after is when it really hits you, and it can be pretty intense. That's how my legs feel right now. I think the hack squats are really starting to. It's only my second week back doing it, but they're really, starting to tear my legs up. Um, which is what I want. I mean, the leg press was just getting. It was getting old. I love the leg press. I'm still gonna go back to it, but the hack squats again. I don't want to run it stale, overdo it. But the hack squats, man, I missed them. I missed them a lot. So it just feels really good to do that. But again, only being 2 weeks back doing hack squats, my legs are so sore right now. So, I was sitting here warming up as one does, progressing up in weight, and every time, I doing shoulder flies, every time I would stand up, it took everything in me just to stand up. I mean, my legs are that sore, and then my chest is sore. Um, my back is still sore because I've hit it twice this week. I am sore in a lot of places, which, be the level of soreness after a workout, one day after, or even more than that, 2 or 3 days, it does not determine if you had a good workout or not. It can, but it doesn't always. Like, if you're working out and you're not getting sore, but you're still seeing the results you want, whether that's you're trying to get stronger, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to gain muscle. If you're checking all the boxes, but you're not getting sore, it's actually what you want. That's like the best case scenario. So I don't know why I'm getting so sore. Maybe because I'm in a deficit, and again, I'm not replenishing my body as it needs and wants. But that's part of cutting. Um, but yeah, it's Friday. I have made it, and luckily, this is one of the easier workouts. That's kind of why I set it up the way I have. Just 6 sets of shoulders, 6 sets of triceps, and that's it. So, um, yeah, I mean, I'm starting with some seated shoulder flies. I have this, I might change this after one set. I have the 50s, which for a seated shoulder fly with some decent control, that's pretty good. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but that's a lot of weight. Normally, I do the 45s, but I figured, you know what? Typical me, I'm sore everywhere, and I figure today's the day that I'm going to go up in weight. That makes a lot of sense, right? But I figured, why not? I'm going to. So, again, I'm going to try. After one set, I might realize or think, this is fucking stupid, and go back down to 45s or whatever. But yeah, 50 pounds, 3 sets, drop set. Then I'll knock out some triceps. You know the routine. I'm considering. Well, you know what? I'm already rambling too much. Let's just let's get this workout started, and then maybe when the time comes with what I was just about to say, I'll kind of lay out what I'm thinking. And if I change my mind, I might not even bring this up again. You guys are probably wondering what I'm even talking about, and I'm starting to wonder that myself. So let's shut the hell up and do this. Well, I did more than I thought. Seems to be the theme of this week, other than being really sore. That's like the two themes of this week. Granted, the last, I don't know, 3 to 5 reps were a little. I wouldn't even say I was cheating. I was still controlling it a lot, but the full contraction, up to here, I might have been stopping a little before that. But still, I mean, call them partials if you want. So like 10 good ones, give or take. Man, I mean, that's pretty good actually. I'll stick with the 50s. Now by the third set again, I might be in the single digits as long as it's not less than 8. Yeah, 8. That sounds good. Why not? As long as it's not less than 8, I'm okay with it. Shoulders is the one, unless I'm doing a shoulder press, but like all the flies and stuff for shoulders, that's the one body part that I actually think higher reps for whatever reason is better. So like sets of 15, and then even like later, once you get deeper into the workout, you're more fatigued. Sets of 20 even or more. Um, yeah, I think it works great. Anyways, 2 more, drop set, then we'll move on. All right, I need the music louder for this. It's one of those days. I'm on so loud I can't even hear myself talk. I feel like my eyes were about to pop out of my head. Damn. All right. Like I said, this is gonna be pretty simple today. Doesn't mean it's not gonna be a good workout. Very straight to the point, but still intense. That's the main thing that matters. So yeah, one more with a little drop set. Okay, this probably is not the best idea, but I've kind of been on a roll with skull crushers. So I'm gonna try one more week, but I say it's probably not a good idea because my elbow's been bothering me quite a bit for the past, what's today, Friday, since Wednesday. So going on 3 days now, and I think it's because swinging that sledgehammer all week, it just sends like a shock, you know, through my arm. And once I swing it so much during the day, I can feel it like it starts to ache more. So I know that's what it is. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I grabbed the 45s and I did a little feel out set for. I mean, the amount of reps don't even really matter. I did it until I felt like, okay, I think I could try at least one set. So I got the 80s. Fingers crossed. Like I really hope I can do 3 sets here because I hate it when I do something. And again, this won't happen often. I'm pretty good at judging, just from years of working out. But I'm hoping I don't do one set and then have to move on and do something else because my elbow's hurting too much. You know what I mean? Like I hate that shit. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Like whatever is the safest thing to do. So I'll do it if I have to. But you know, we'll give it another week. So let me do this set with the 80s, and we'll see. We'll go from there. Damn. Fuck. It's kind of a bummer. That weight is starting to become like play weight. So like the set felt good up until about the fifth or sixth one. Wherever I stopped, I think it might have been six. And then yeah, I had to stop, and I think I did four more. When in reality, I mean, I probably could have done with my elbow feeling good or even decent. Like at this point, I could have done 11, 12 straight, and then maybe throw in another one or two after that. So yeah, this. I mean, it's not ideal, but typically what happens. I guess I'll try this again. I'm gonna be smart though, but typically what happens is for whatever reason, once I do a set, it like loosens my elbow up. I don't know, gets some blood flow in there really good. Whatever happens, it starts to feel way better. So I've done a set, so I'll try it again and see if that theory keeps proving to be correct. It's not even a theory; it's just what happens every time. I don't know why, but all right, I'll try it again. Hopefully, it goes good because by that point, I'll only have one more after that. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't explain that. If someone out there can, please explain it to me. That felt 10 times better. I mean, I think I was close to 15 reps there. So that kind of proves, I'm not bullshitting. I'm not trying to say something that I can't do. From the previous set when I said I could have done more pretty comfortably. Proof's right here. Elbow felt way better. Set went way better. Did more reps. Kind of funny how that works, right? Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I'll do the set. Even like I said, I did a feel out set. I grabbed the 45s. I mean, I probably did almost 12 reps, really slow, really controlled, trying to get it ready. Felt okay. But then the first set with the 80s, it's just this one, the one I swing with, of course. So, um, yeah, the first one felt, this is the worst it's felt in a while, actually. So, not next Friday, Friday after that, when I do triceps again, I may have to do cables for a while. All right, let's do one more. I'll skip a drop set here. I'll save that for the cable stuff it'll be the final exercise for triceps. Um, so yeah, let's do one more. Okay. Okay. Let's do some more shoulders. All right. Here's a little twist on what I've been doing. I may have done this the past 2 or 3 even shoulder days. It's the honestly I don't even know what it's called, but it's where I stand and come up, but rather than stopping right here, I go up to about right there. You don't want to go all the way up because then you lose that tension in your shoulders. Um, it's almost like doing a bench press. When you press or when you're down here, you start pressing it up. Up here, I mean, yeah, you contract your chest, but it's not the same as when you're down here getting that good stretch um, with a lot of weight, underweight. But when you're doing a fly, if I come all the way up here, I start to lose some of that contraction. So I don't go any higher than what I just showed. Um, and rather than coming up like this with my thumbs pointing to the ceiling, you can't really do what I'm about to say, but this is what you want to be thinking and trying to do. It's have the back of your hand up toward the ceiling. So, because with your hand like this, with your thumb up, you're going to hit more of that front delt. With the back of your hand more up, you're going to hit more of that side and rear delt, which is the coveted portion the coveted area for most people where they want to get more shoulder development, you know. So, um, but I'm gonna do it seated. I said all that just to say I'm gonna do it seated. I don't know. I tend to give the long-winded explanations, but yeah, I got 20 pounds. Might be a little heavy, but if I can do at least 12 good ones, I'll stick with it and do two more, and then probably even do a drop set. Maybe go down to the tens, try to do a little drop set, and then we'll wrap it up with some triceps after that. But let's do these three first. You guys will get a little. I don't know if I explained that really good. You'll get a little bit of idea just by watching. You know what? Let's go up to 25s. Let's go up to 25s. Try to get me more down around 12 to 10 on these next two. It's okay. One more. Shit. Yeah, that was way harder. Whew. Okay. Okay. Let's wrap this up with some triceps. Whew. Again, I kind of did my heavy stuff for triceps already, so I'm not gonna go crazy heavy here. Something that I can do 12 to 16 reps probably with good form, good control, all the things that are usually what you should want to do in a set. So let's try 8.5, 8, and then two of these, and see what that does. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, that's it. That is it. Let's check this shit out. Okay, TGIF. I mean, seriously. My triceps already feel like they're sore. My shoulders, not so much, but you know, it's hard for me to get my shoulders sore. It really is. But my triceps, oh my god, it's even hard to flex them. Huh, I actually like that. Let's try that again. I'm considering, just for today, not losing this shirt for this pose down. I mean, because everything I worked is already visible right here. I don't know. Then again, I kind of want to, even if it's just quick. Hit a quick few poses. throw it back on, wrap this thing up. You know what? Fuck it. I talked myself into it. Let's do it. It'll be quick. All right. I said it was gonna be pretty quick, and that was. Uh, I am in need for a rest day, which thankfully is tomorrow. I feel like I say this. Wow, that is loud. I feel like I say this every week. But when you're training hard, and especially when you have a full-time job, it's you're asking a lot of your body, and I know that. You know what I mean? I know there's a trade-off. I know it's hard, and there may be some risks down the line as I get older, but I'm okay with that, man. I've had conversations like this with people at work and some of my friends, and they try to tell me you're destroying your body, blah blah blah. They're probably right to an extent, um, but again, I think it's a fair trade-off for me. Like most people are not going to agree with that, which is fine. But I think while I'm young, while I can, I want to be able to do what I love, and I love this. What's the point of living life, if you can't do what you love? And I definitely love this, even though sometimes I complain. That's part of it. Sometimes I complain about it, but doesn't mean the love is still not there. This is my passion. I will not quit until I just absolutely can't lift anymore. I will guarantee you that. And I'm okay with, maybe in 20, 30, 40 years, whatever, that there's some damage, from what I'm doing in here. You know, I'm okay with that. It's just bottom line, I am. Because it's like, think about what you love to do. Say you like to paint, or you like to play music, you like to, whatever it is. And if someone told you you can't do that anymore, you know what I mean? Like, that would affect you a lot. Now they don't have the consequences of on your body as what I love to do does, but still, it's like telling me, I can't do what I love anymore. I'm not okay with that. While I'm young, while I can, I want to do this for as long as I can. All right, let's do like a front double bicep. Why not close this video out? Go wrap up with some cardio. All right, that's it for this week. Until next week, I'm out.